an interesting pre-season itinerary being built for the Highlanders this season, as after they had a trip across the ditch to Australia, they now find themselves at Loftus Versfeld to face the Bulls in South Africa for just one match. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2, and of course the Highlanders career, where we are now with our third pre-season warm-up friendly match, and we're in South Africa, Loftus Versfeld. I don't want to pay these guys travel bill because it would be horrendous. A one-off match here against the Bulls, and we can see straight away the home team is a lot different to what we are used to. The Bulls also dabbling in the transfer market in the off-season to bolster their squad. They have lost 15 players coming into the season, none more less than Morné Steyn and Zane Kirchner, who have gone to Stade Francais and Leinster respectively. As replacements for those, they have number 6 and captain for this match, Test from the United States of America, and also they have Peter Breen, the Otago player, all the way over to South Africa for him for his future, starting at number 10, which is an interesting decision there, but not wanted by his own franchise. He has moved on, and apart from that though, the Bulls have really looked to consolidate their team through the Currie Cup Blue Bulls team, with a lot of players making that step up. The Highlanders, well, they find themselves with their last 10 players of the squad making their first appearance this season, and there is 10 more of them, so we'll have a quick look at who they are. The whole front row, for starters, with Reg Goods, Ben Tamiafuna will prop the scrum now, with David Hall making all 3 first appearances. Josh Beckwith, number 4, will lock for his first game, and will be John Hardy, number 7, the Southlander, coming in to partner Dixon and Robshaw in the back row. In the back line, there's a lot of first starters here. There's a lot of room to fill for these new players, with Tanaka in his first match at halfback. Sopawanga will start at 10, but it is the centres that will be interesting, with Hayden Parker, the first 5 will fly half in the squad, being picked at number 12 for this match, just to get him a run out, and maybe we'll see him at 10 for the 4th match. Outside him though, in the outside centre position, is Emery, and it will be Tuatavaki on the right wing making his first appearance as well. Other positions there, Robertson moves to the left wing, and Gillies Kaka tries his hand at fullback for the Highlanders. So we look all set to go here for the third match of this pre-season build-up for the Highlanders. Kick-off here at Loftus Versfeld will be Hayden Parker to kick us off, and underway we get. Off his left foot he goes to his forwards, and Tuatavaki in the wind, blustering around there, claimed nicely by the Bulls, and they'll have first use of the ball coming away here. Van Zel goes to the right, open side, big ball over the top, and a chance early for the Bulls, and nicely taken from Byers. We know him from the Currie Cup time. Turned over from Robinson though, and Sopawanga gets a good ball from Robbie Robertson. An early possession turnover for the Highlanders. Slow ball, Tanaka gets it back now, and big hole for Parker. Hayden Parker beautifully through, and how did he get that offload away to Dixon? That was spectacular, but no support for the Highlanders, and they lose the football straight away. Oh, this could be another turnover. Is it Robshaw? It is. He's been hit hard. Tanaka's gone down and picked it up, and that is 2 ruck turnovers very early for the Highlanders. Poor pass for Emery, but Robinson makes good with it and takes the ball to ground. Still outside the 22 of the Bulls, as it's taken away here for David Hall. Parker. Here's Robshaw, the captain for today's match. Went a bit early to Tuatavaki and got tackled, easily dealt with. The Highlanders now switching ways to the left. Vahamahina, look at him go, the big man, straight through the middle of the field. Support coming again, the Highlanders, good ball retention here. Tanaka, a little snipe. Hardy, still got Tuatavaki. He's going to go for the corner. No, he gets hammered into touch. Brilliant tackle, super defence from the Bulls, and they have held out a very early attacking piece of play from the Highlanders. And it will be Maku to take the line out. Goes to the back. Oh, no one wanting to jump there for the Highlanders. I don't know what happened. Vahamahina went up for it very, very late. Highlanders are trying to drag them into touch, and oh, it's just come out the back. And away. Oh, the ref, no, we've said carry on. So through the midfielder, Murray giving it to Engelbrecht. And they're trying to play their way out. Danger here, the Bulls. Van Zel goes to the left side. Oh, and there's an offside there for the Bulls. And they'll get chance to clear away now. As it's Basson. Oh, advantage is over very quickly from the ref. Still stuck in their own 22, and a high tackle from Sopawanga. So a couple of mistakes there. Trying to attack the Bulls to getting out of the area. And it gives a chance for Breen to kick this one away into touch and relieve the pressure for the Bulls, who have been under a fair amount right from the kickoff. Don't even think they've left their own half for this whole match. They have a line out just outside their 22. And it is Maku again who will throw it in. This time the Highlanders put up a jumper, and Hardy. And it's taken down again beautifully from Botha. And again the Highlanders, just two men dedicated, try driving into touch. This time the Bulls get it away. Nicely they go. Through into the centres of Murray. Giving it away nicely to Breen, who's kicked that away with the wind. Gillies Kaka goes back and claims the ball. Giving it to Parker. Sopawanga kicking options all around the field, but it is Hall. Brilliant run from Hall. Vahamahina finds himself out in the open play. Oh, Robbie Robinson, no one's wanted to put him down either. And he gets up and has another dabble with the ball. Going forward nicely, the Highlanders. Vahamahina, nice play through him, giving it to Bekuas and Sopawanga. Oh, shocking pass to Tamiafuna. Brilliantly to pass that on. And it is easily claimed there. Tuatavaki got smashed, and the Bulls will turn this over and they'll counter-attack themselves. Robinson makes a good effort and the pass is popped away nicely. It is Byers who will come down the right-hand side. Oh, Tanaka! The brilliant play from the little man, the little Japanese player, has made a big play. And in the end, the Highlanders have lost possession anyway, but how did that little player... Oh, high tackle. That's Tanaka again. How did he get that turnover? And then he's put the pressure on, and a high tackle, which this should give the Bulls the lead. 31 minutes we've had, and this is the first real scoring opportunity. The Highlanders hammered down the door for a good 20 minutes and the Bulls 22, but they didn't manage to score. And now Breen calmly slots his shot. And the Bulls lead 3-0 over the Highlanders. Still 10 minutes to go in this first half. This pre-season match, the third of 4, as Parker kicks us off, playing out inside centre, gets it away nicely to Murray, who decides to go for a little bit of a run. He pops it out to Byers, combining on the right wing, kicking the ball into touch, looking to play territory, as the Bulls do so very well. And it is a line out here. The first one for the Highlanders, and David Hall will have the throw. He goes to a Southern teammate, Bekuas at the front. Away they come now through the backs. Parker, oh, shocking pass from Parker, and it is just picked up, running through the middle from the Bulls. Oh, and that is a massively high tackle from Tanaka. He's going to see time in the bin. That is 2 in the space of minutes for the little Japanese player, and he is gone. 10 in the bin. Rob sure can't believe it. But that is just 2 bad plays from Tanaka. Oh, and the Bulls, wow, this is a change of style for them. Going for touch. Oh, Bulls teams of old would just go straight for the posts. 6-0 at halftime they would be very happy with. But not now. Change of personnel, and we have change of tactics. Maku's throw goes nicely to the back to Buffer. Now here we go, the Bulls looking to add 2 more points. Through the hole, brilliantly goes Breen. Now they come out wide. Oh, smashing tackle on Engelbrecht from Robbie Robertson into touch. And we head to the break with the Bulls leading by just the 3. The Highlanders still 0. An exciting first half of play. We can look through the stats. The Highlanders should be very disappointed not to come away with some points from that first half, knocking on the door for a good percentage of that half, over half of it, and didn't come away with a single point. That will be very bitterly disappointing for them. These guys, well, they need to show up here because competition for spots is very, very fierce in this team. And if they don't show here today, it is a tough match against the Bulls. But with 69% of the ball, and 86% of territory. You just cannot blow that with no points. 3 line breaks to 2, but the big talking point really is the 3 high tackles, 2 of them by Tanaka, who saw 10 minutes in the bin and will probably still be owing a few after half time, possibly. So the 1 penalty goal at the bottom, that's all that separates the 2 sides here at Loftus Versfeld, and we're going to get back down to the action. The players back out on the field now, ready for the second half. Wow, you have to say, Peter Breen. Mixed emotions for the ex-Otago player as Reg Goods, brilliant work to get that ball, but he's thrown the shocking ball out the back and it's been turned over straight away. As we're saying, Peter Breen, the ex-Otago player, you have to be feeling a bit torn here as the Highlanders get a turnover. Oh, what an intercept, brilliantly from Murray. And away come the Bulls, but it is a forward pass. Oh, Murray. Now, if you'd watched the Currie Cup series we had not long ago, you know how good Murray is.
Crouch.
And that was just a small taster of what this man can offer.
Set.
Forward pass, though, and the Highlanders will sit down for a scrum. They really need to put some pressure on themselves here to get upfield and score some points. Good scrum though from the forward pack. You cannot fault that. It's Tanaka. He is back on the field, so no more minutes to serve. It was a dodgy pass. Emery, first time we've mentioned him in this match. Such a talented young player. Here's Tanaka again. Better ball this time for Reg Goods. Where it goes for Sopawanga. Numbers to burn here on the left. Brilliant ball for Parker, who's knocked it on. Oh, what a disappointing end to that play. Hayden Parker knocks on a try, and the Bulls get out of jail free. Oh, well, do they? Another knock on. Double knock on, double advantage over as Tanaka pops it back for Dixon. Big number 8 runs forward and hard, and oh goodness me, Tortavaki this time has knocked that on.
Advantage over.
Neither team really having good hands in the second spell. It's Breen's been smashed now, and it's picked up from the Bulls, and we will set down for a scrum. Knock on City here from both teams. Oh, that was Tanaka.
Crouch.
What a tackle.
Touch.
He is the smallest man on the field, but he's playing like he is the biggest. High tackles, thumping hits, really putting a physical presence into his number 9 jersey today. As a massive scrum from the Highlanders. Gets the ball for Tanaka. Emery, oh man outside him. Oh, shocking pass, but Parker will score. How did Robertson get that ball away to Parker? That was brilliant from Robbie Robertson. Emery just couldn't free the ball nicely for Robbie to score himself. But look at the scrum. Great scrum. You had to say Tanaka, good delivery. Emery drew the defence. His pass was off the mark. But oh, that was massively forward. That was a huge forward pass from Robbie Robinson. Let's have another look. He was going backwards. But, oh, that's forward. That has to be forward. Parker dots down. The Highlanders celebrate the first try of the match. And the try scorer will have a kick at goal. The ref has not changed his mind at all. He's happy with that, but I don't think there'll be too many in this Loftus Versfeld Stadium that will agree with that decision. Here's Parker's kick. The only point scorer for the Highlanders so far, and his kick is very good. Against the wind. Judges it nicely off his left foot. And the Highlanders lead 7 points to 3. So controversy here for the Highlanders. Scoring off a forward pass as Josh Beckwith goes up nicely for it. Gives it to good Sopawanga. Good ball over the top to Tuatavaki. Now here's Emery. Emery, where's his support coming from? Oh, it's Parker again this time. They don't let him through. And they cover the fence, hammering him into touch. No chance there for Parker. That was a brutal hit. But he's playing very well in the number 12 jersey, Hayden Parker. Don't take that away from him. We wondered how he would go in that jumper. Pressure on him, being one of 4 fly halves in the squad. As here comes Big Pierce Spiess through a massive hole. He just made the hole massive because he blew everyone out of the way. What an outstanding run from the big number 8. Now's a massive chance here for the Bulls. Inside it goes from Engelbrecht. Flings it miles out wide. Oh, what a step from Byers and a try. That is the best piece of play in this match so far. Byers, brilliant step. And that is how it is done. Watch this again. Here we go. Good ball from Breen. And it was popped back inside to Mark, who got hammered. But what a delivery of the ball. He cut in and then went back out to the corner. He made the defence look very poor. It was a poor effort, to be fair. But here is Murray and Marku. And then Byers at the end. 3 Blue Bulls players from the Currie Cup, combining in outstanding fashion to score on the right-hand side. And that has given the Bulls the lead back. And Breen will have a chance to make it 3 more again. Here's his kick way out wide, 4 in from touch. Hits it nicely. The wind will not affect that. Straight as an arrow, and Breen adds 2 more. It's 10-7, Bulls lead. But that has to be an advantage of this Bulls team, as so many of these players have played together quite a bit already. And the combinations, knowing their players, trusting their outside men, has paid off for them, as the kickoff is nicely claimed by the Bulls. And down it goes. Looks like Byers is in on the action again. Here's Van Zyl. He'll go away with it. Tanaka deals with him. And they cut it to the left side through Breen, giving it nicely for Grayling. Grayling threw about 4 tackles before going to ground, just short of halfway. Marku comes across. Pops it. Oh, good little pass there from Marku. Beautifully using Kruger. And eventually Byers will thump it across field. Big breeze is sitting up perfectly. Kaka. Oh, Kaka's in trouble. He has been driven back. Oh, 22 dropout. I think that might be a bad call, because that was taken back from Kaka. Here's Parker. They won't argue, the Highlanders. He's going to thump it downfield, Parker. Over halfway to the 10-metre line it goes, and the kick is returned. Robertson, adept at playing fullback himself, goes back for it. Oh, he's in trouble. Kaka's there. So is Tamiafuna. Big man. Not really where he should be, but he saved the Highlanders' skin there a bit. Here's Bekuis. Sideways. Vahamahina. Oh, Tuatavaki. Oh, goodness me. He wasn't out. But he is eventually. Thumping hit. The Highlanders trying to chance their arm there, and it's not paid off at all. They're in a big pile of trouble. Bulls line out, 5 out. Maku, he'll go. Oh, he goes straight to the Highlanders. Sopawanga's picked it up and just thumped it into the air. It's not a bad kick, not a bad result. The Highlanders gain 20 metres. And they have a bit of breathing space now as a big hit comes up nicely on Van Zyl. And now, here's Spies. The lead is here with the Bulls. Oh, dodgy ball outside. Maku's back in. Oh, big hit on Maku again. The Highlanders, well, they can't win without the ball here. Here's Kruger. Gets in a bit of a battle here with Hall. And the Bulls not too keen at all on playing this. It goes back to the fullback, Fisher, who we haven't mentioned all day. And the Bulls kick it into touch and win the match. Loftus get the result they wanted. The Bulls hang on for a slim win here over the Highlanders. And that will be their first defeat in their pre-season build-up. They've had a few close ones. But this was a real tester for these final players in the squad. And it's going to be interesting who we'll see next week. The difference in the end was a penalty after Tanaka just destroyed half a dozen of their players in high tackles. And, well, 10-7, final score. The Bulls 10 points coming from a try to Byers and Peter Breen with the conversion and 1 penalty, of course. The Highlanders couldn't take advantage of a great start, which would have put them in a great position for the win. In the end, 1 try and conversion to Parker was all they could manage. The stats have evened up a little from half-time. The Bulls coming back into the match, but the Highlanders still dominating possession and territory. And they really should have done better with that first half. Going in without any points at all is not how you want to start the match. 3 high tackles, we mentioned that again. That was a bit of a concern, and in the end the Highlanders couldn't get the job done, falling just 3 points short. First match here in South Africa. Who's going to be in the team next week? Maybe we'll have a bit of a players we're not sure of, see how they perform. If you have any suggestions for our final warm-up match, do leave them in the comments and I can throw them in the squad. Otherwise, any players you think have played well enough to get into that first round match, then do leave them in the comments or leave them at me on Twitter, and we will survey what your opinions are, and we will see the team soon enough for round 1. Pretty sure it's against the Blues as well. Our fourth and final match, warm-up match, is against the Sharks, and that one is back in Dunedin at the Forsyth Bar Stadium, so stick around for that. Who will be playing there? I'm unsure. 50-50s, the fringe players. It'll be an interesting match, and as always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the match, and until next time, take care.